I'm Mark Chalero, the owner of MS Classic Cars. Today I am really excited to present you this absolutely beautiful, eye-catching, super custom 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. Restored by a gentleman named Jim Bauer from West Virginia. I think he did a really nice job building a car that would be a show quality piece, but would also have all the convenient features and be a great driver as well. Starting with the car itself, as the VIN number indicates, this car was built in Los Angeles, California. It actually was born as a sport coupe with an 8-cylinder engine. It was believed it was originally a super sport back in the day, which doesn't have a lot of relevance now because it's fully customized, but I thought I would just mention that. The vehicle prior to the restoration retained all its original sheet metal. During the restoration, only a few things like the front valance, passenger rear quarter, door skins were added, so it does have a lot of original sheet metal. Of course, it's got the Super Sport hood. It's got the RS style headlights in the front. Why I'm talking about the headlights, those are Detroit Speed electric headlights. They're not vacuum operated like they were from the factory originally. So the body on this car is really nice. Jim decided to actually paint it a really cool color green. It's called Gulf Green. It's from a 1949 Buick, so it's a really cool color. It's kind of a softer green. Then what they did is they actually complemented the green paint with a white bumblebee stripe on the front, which looks great. And then some of the emblems on the car are white as well, so it all kind of flows nicely together. One thing I will mention about this car, it has some of the best chrome work that we've seen here at MS Classic Cars, and we've seen a lot of Camaros over the years. When I say chrome work, I'm referring to all the stainless trim that you see on the doors. With these 68 Camaros, most of the time this is really rough, and even when they restore it, it's rough. This car's got beautiful chrome work all around the windows. The fit and finish of that is really spectacular. Of course, all the glass is brand spanking new. It's tinted glass, so it's not like somebody added the tint. It was factory tint. And again, the glass, the stainless work, the color, it just all flows together. Talking about the wheels, he ordered these wheels from Budnik. We've done some business with Budnik over the years. They make a super quality wheel. These are 18-inch wheels. They're called Teardrops. They're just super wheels, and they fit this car like a glove. Talking about the interior, there was no expense spared in this interior. This is an ultra tan leather interior with green accents throughout. So you can't probably see all of it with this video. You got to make sure within our description you check out all the photos, and you'll clearly see how much work went into this interior. But this headliner here is one of the coolest and well done headliners we've ever had here at the dealership. They did a beautiful job They incorporated this dome light up here, which works great. It also has a fully custom dash pad. It's all wrapped in leather, and it goes down the sides. The dash was actually painted the same color as the exterior. The door panels are all customized. It's got custom window cranks. It's got custom door handles. It's got brand new Dakota white face gauges, which fit perfectly and they work awesome. It's got a Budnik teardrop steering wheel, which matches the outside wheels. It's got a Pioneer stereo system. It's got a brand new vintage AC system, which blows ice cold air. Today is actually a hot day and we moved the car outside. We cranked up the AC. It works awesome. The console is one of my favorite parts of this car. It's kind of a custom-made waterfall style console here. It houses this B&M shifter with a leather tan boot. It also has built-in vents. It has a cup holder, and it has a little area down here for storage. Of course, you got bucket seats, seat belts. It's got real plush carpeting. The back seats match the front. They're also equipped with seat belts as well. And then the rear package tray has all been tastefully done with leather, just like this headliner was done. It's just a real top-notch, high-end interior. Something like this would be a super expensive deal if you were to hire a company to do this. So it's definitely one of the highlights of this vehicle. Getting into the engine compartment, the engine firewall was completely smoothed. It's got a Detroit Speed windshield wiper on the firewall, which obviously is a great windshield wiper versus the factory ones. It works great. All of the inside of the engine bay area was painted the same color as the body of the vehicle, which looks awesome. It's got chrome hinges. It's got chrome fender braces that attach it to the radiator support. It's got a chrome hood latch assembly. The engine in this vehicle is a GM ZZ383 with 425 horsepower. This was a crate motor, so it's got aluminum heads. It's got an Edelbrock intake. It's got some really cool billet valve covers and air cleaner. It breathes out of Dynamax ceramic coated headers. It has a Flowmaster 3-inch exhaust system that dumps, so it kind of tucks around the rear end. It dumps really nice. It sounds really great, which you'll hear in a minute. The engine is actually cooled by a Northern aluminum radiator with spiral dual fans, which look awesome in the car. It's a super, super clean engine bay. You'll also see the chrome 12-inch power booster with the chrome master cylinder, which looks great as well. That setup is to power four-wheel Wilwood brakes. It has slotted and drilled rotors, so it's got a really nice braking system. Talking about some more of the components, it also has a Flaming River rack and pinion power steering system, which is great. It has QA1 coilovers in the front. It's got a Heidts rear end, so the whole back of the car is all Heidts. It's all modified suspension, which is big dollars. The engine is actually coupled to a 700R4 transmission, which is a great transmission, especially with this power up front. And the power is transferred to a Auburn center differential with Posi traction. It's got 323 gears. The underneath of this car was all painted with kind of a rhino liner type material, like textured paint for durability. So the underneath of the car is in beautiful condition. Something you definitely can put mirrors underneath at a car show, but it's not so nice that you don't want to drive it. Once again, this car was built to be driven, although it is a show car. It's been very well sorted out. Jim had it for many years. I bought it directly from him, so it's something I'm really proud of. So for a complete description with tons of photos, please visit msclassiccars.com. I'm going to go ahead and start it now and let you listen to how beautiful it runs. See how quick I turn the key? It fires up instantly when you touch the key. No matter how many times you start it, it runs absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off again. This is the kind of stuff that you just can't make up. When you start these cars, let them warm up for a few minutes and go to start them again. Sometimes they can be temperamental. I'm going to go ahead and show you again how quick this car fires up.